guys, Enchanted Nemesis Tarot, and we're back with another live. All right, guys, I'm Enchantress, and on this channel we go live every single day, twice a day, Monday through Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, once a day. On Sundays, it's Angel Messages, Mondays, Mystery Monday, and Tuesday is open mic for yes or no questions. So please subscribe so that you can join us on these lives and get notified. Donations are gladly accepted here. To help us grow, we ask that you like, comment, share, guys. If you have not, slam the ding subscribe button, okay? Like-minded souls are welcome here, guys. And to get the perks of this channel, you could become a member or you can donate to the channel, okay? So I am getting that someone may want to start over, but somebody is slow to grow because they haven't learned the lessons that they're supposed to learn. This could be to bring a union back together. Somebody has not learned lessons. Identify the person's spirit who hasn't learned the lessons. This could be you or them. This could be somebody that wants to come back and apologize. This could be somebody who's tired of being out in the cold, but they have not learned the lessons. So there could be a block on this connection. And what this person hasn't realized yet is the reason why they are still in a Ten of Swords reversed energy, because they refuse to take responsibility and they're part of a connection ending. Spirit, please and thank you. Tell me more about this energy here. This person is going nowhere, okay? They have lost control. They are in the Chariot reversed energy, so they're very disappointed. Their ego has them trapped. And whomever this is, they just can't see that they were responsible for the ending of a connection or the separation of a connection or problems within a connection that's existing. So this person is distracting themselves right now. They're distracting themselves. They're seeking approval from other energies just to justify a situation that has happened. This person, the reason why it's slow is because they have not learned the lessons. Spirit, please and thank you. This could be a delay in a reunion for some of you. Yes. Three of Wands reverse. This represents delays. Yes, it's a delay, okay? So why is the delay here with the Three of Wands? So somebody is mildly disappointed, okay? They could have communication problems. When they do communicate with you, it's not the right thing, or they're not saying the right things, or you are not saying the right things. Maybe they're not giving you what you want to hear, or you're not giving them what they would like to hear. The Three of Wands reverse represents communication problems, setbacks, and delays. This could be due to competition. So this could mean there is someone else in some situations here. But somebody is being very careless, okay? There's a lack of balance between action and planning. So this person is not taking the necessary action to right their wrongs. So this person could be in a low energy or a low self-esteem energy where they feel like they are undeserving of enjoyment. So therefore, they just overindulge because then their emotions are not involved. Somebody just doesn't feel like they deserve joy. Tell me more about this energy here. So this is somebody who had took somebody for granted, with the Six of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, they took someone for granted. They took somebody's kindness for weakness. Tell me more about this energy here. And it was an empress, okay? But it's not to say that this person doesn't want to work on this with this empress energy. There's an empress here, and this is who I think they took somebody's generosity for granted. It was an empress. But it's not to say that they don't want to work on this energy, or they can feel like you are a person that's passionate about what you do. But I do feel like this energy may want a victory here. They want a victory. I feel like they want to come in, but I feel like they fear rejection, or they feel like this is just a fantasy. And somebody right now is choosing to believe fantasy over reality. Somebody is resisting temptation, like they are tempted to come in and return and say something, but they're resisting it. Let's find out why. With the Seven of Cups reverse. Why is this person resisting the temptation to come towards this Empress energy? They definitely feel comfortable. They definitely are reminiscing about happier times with the Six of Cups here. So they do want to come back in. This is a playful energy that wants to come back in. And I feel like they want to come back in playful, but they're just not sure. They could be in the King of Swords reverse energy. And this is somebody who's just overly competitive. They're very authoritative, but they could kind of be like ruthless to a certain extent. Tell me about this person. Yeah, they definitely want to communicate. And they definitely, I feel like they are watching with the Eight of Wands and the Page of Swords. So they do watch your energy and they do want to come back in. But this person fears a tower moment, okay? They fear the tower moment. So is it easier to walk away with the Six of Swords energy here? But the Lovers is here, which is telling me this is a sacred union. This could be a soulmate or a twin flame. This person may want to be committed to this energy, but there's something that's keeping them. And it has something to do with abusing their power, all right? This person could come in, or there could be somebody on the outside who's charming this person to keep their attention diverted from coming back towards you. Tell me more about this energy. And they also feel like it could just be bad timing, because they realize that you have lost trust within them. And somebody has feelings that they failed, okay? They feel like they didn't set the right example. Now, if this is a child's father or child's mother, this person feels like they didn't master the achievements of a parent figure, of a parental figure, with the Two of Wands reversed. Tell me more about this energy here. And they allowed temptation to come between you and them. This energy allowed temptation to come in with the Devil here. And there's just some things that they need to break free from that they have not done yet. There's basically corruption here. Somebody's lost sight of their purpose. Yep, they lost sight of their purpose and they're having a hard time managing their resources as well. And this is why that Empress energy is important. Somebody may have abandoned the Empress energy, the very energy that can help them get out of this Chariot reverse energy. They have rejected it. Tell me more about the Empress here. The Emperor just showed itself, And I do feel like this person wants a new beginning, but they are stuck in old patterns. They're refusing to get out of certain energies. And the one energy that they remain stuck in is that King of Swords reverse. It's abuse of power. Tell me about the King of Swords reverse. It's funny because they still want something. They still want happiness. They still want unity with the Four of Wands energy. But yet they can't get it right. Tell me more about this energy. This person goes through bouts of depression. They also feel like they are the victim. They neglect to love themselves, okay? And they can be very manipulative when the time is right for them to be, but they're also very draining. They could be draining their own energy. Spirit, please and thank you. Tell me more about this energy here. This person fantasizes about you or this 10 of Cups and 2 of Cups energy. Because the thing about this person is they know that they can have this energy with you. They can very easily have the 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, but there's some things that they need to get rid of. There's some outdated ways of thinking. There's some bad habits. There's some temptations. They have to get rid of it in order to have this 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups. But yet they're still indecisive with the 2 of Swords here. And the respect factor of you, they know it's there. They see you as an entrepreneur, a visionary, somebody who's very confident, somebody who's passionate, energetic and determined and very bold. The Queen of Wands energy is here. What's this person's next action? They're choosing to be silent and not moving, okay? They're in an ego right now, okay? There's some hindrances too. This person still needs to work on their spiritual growth. They need to work on their creativity, and they need to check in on their emotional, spiritual self, because they're physically, I don't know, they're not there. It's like this person wants to experience love. They want to experience a new beginning, but they're just not there. They have a lack of willpower with the Ace of Wands reverse. This person lacks willpower. The Ace of Cups is also reversed, okay? It's like they have turned themselves off emotionally to a connection into love. They are also in the King of Wands reverse energy, where they're micromanaging right now, but they're still in a competitive energy. And they still have this sense of wanting to control something, even though everything is out of control. This person could easily go into this Emperor energy and match your energy if they want to, but they have hang-ups. They have hang-ups. What is this person's hang-ups? They're uncertain. So it is their indecisive energy that has them in the midst of hang-ups. They don't know how to hold on to a vision and focus on it for the long-term goals. This person may have made a mistake, okay? They may have caused you some type of injustice. But they lack accountability. 29 on the board. This is someone who wants to apologize. This is someone who mentally drains themselves thinking about a return and thinking about coming in out of the cold. They are suffering from an emotional loss. And I do feel like this loss comes from this empress or emperor energy. This could be masculine or feminine feeling this way. Somebody also could have taken a financial loss as well. So we do have the Page of Pentacles here, and I feel like this is going to be some good news. It could be about finances for them or you, or this could be an offer that's coming in. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles here. This is somebody who they daydream. They think about a return. They think about coming forward. They think about it. Like, I wonder would it be like, would it be the same thing? And then they just trick themselves like, oh, it's just going to be the same thing. I'm not going to do this. Their feelings are keeping them from standing up because they're indecisive. And it's keeping them from standing their ground and standing up. They're avoiding their feelings. And they're also very reluctant. They're very insecure too. This person is at a low energy. They seem to daydream a lot. But this is taking them to a crisis point where it's like a mystery or an illusion. But what is hidden is going to surface. Unfortunately, I mean, everything is not what it appears to be. So I take that as somebody is almost pretending like they don't want to come back or they don't want to say something because it's easier for them. They're in this hangman position and it's reverse. So they're not thinking straight. They're in despair. They have a loss of faith here. Whatever sacrifices they made, it wasn't for a good purpose. So they have some hang-ups. There's some injustices or things that they've done that are plaguing their spirit in the hangman reverse energy. And this person has lost trust in themselves and in the divine. They sacrifice themselves out of habit, not for the right purposes. I do feel like this energy will get there. I just feel like it's going to take time. This person has a lot more lessons to learn, but when they show up, it's going to be in the King of Cups energy. Tell me about the King of Cups up right here. I did see. Tell me about the King of Cups energy here. So this person is still in a fearful energy and they're still confused. They're resisting a transformation. They have to go through this ego death in order for something to rise out of this situation. If they keep refusing this an ending, and it's not an ending between a relationship, this is an ending, an ego death, and they're resisting. They're far from this apology if they keep resisting. They're far from this return. Somebody goes through bouts of depression and they're just, you know, they are ready to be combative with certain energies. And then there's certain energies this person doesn't stand up to. They have a passive energy when it's a response to conflict from certain people. I do feel like this person is eventually going to take some sort of action. But there is a waiting period here. There's a pause. Because this person has to get their mental space in check. And this person seems to blow things out of proportion, but they're in the Nine of Swords energy. They have to get their mental space in check. And I feel like they will with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So clarity is coming to this person. And that's when they're going to reach out. The Page of Wands is here. This is good news. What's this good news here? What's this good news? Well, the Page of Cups showed itself. That could be good news. Somebody could be coming in with an opportunity or an offer here. You will receive a message from this person. What is this message going to be about? What is this message going to be about here? This message is going to be about this person taking action, okay, with the Knight of Gabriel here. They're going to take action, okay? Now, I'm going to fast forward because once they take action, and they have the passion to take action here, they instinctively know what they need to do. But I'm going to fast forward and see how it works after this. But this person, either this could be past, present, or future. This person could have went through this and now they're at a point where they want to come forward. Or this person could be going through this and then it's going to be your future. They could be going through this drought, like this mental anguish of not taking responsibility and not getting things right. Or for some of you, this is the past and this person is about to come forward. We do have the Knight of Gabriel on the board. This person knows what they're supposed to be doing. So I'm going to fast forward. So once this person reaches this Knight of Gabriel energy, what's the next action? Okay, so we have the Three of Ariel. I feel like they want to work in a cooperative manner. They want to work together with you. That's the Three of Pentacles. And they're coming in quickly here with the the Knight of Michael here. So that's the Knight of Swords. This person now is choosing logic over emotion. So they're trying to get out of their head. They're trying to be strong. They're trying to be committed. They want to be intellectual now. And they're trying to be diligent. All right. So you're pleasing. Thank you. Give me an outcome here for this energy coming forward. Somebody's made a decision. They know enough to know that this is like an important relationship. The thing about it is this person doesn't know about like twin flames or soulmates, but they have sense enough to know that this is an important relationship. And I think they're having a tough time sharing the same vision as you. But it's meant for you guys to share the same vision. So this is an assigned union from the divine. You're supposed to share the same vision with this person. Yep. This is why it's a spiritual connection. But somebody needs to release the past. With the 3 of Michael, they need to release the past so that they can grow from the situation, and then time is going to heal all wounds. See? Solutions came out. Okay? So there's going to be success that comes from an objective compromise between you two. Self-control, it's going to take a lot of self-control and a lot of patience. It's also going to have to be a forgiving and healing energy. But you have solutions on the board. And then see, so everything's changing. We're in a different deck, but now we have the strength card upright. So this person is going to build the strength and confidence up. And this is all about forgiveness. So either they want this from you or they need to forgive themselves for what they've done. This is why this person is struggling. Give me an outcome here with this energy. Yep, look at the outcome. It's the Lovers. Okay? So somebody needs to make choices from their heart. They need to get out of their headspace and make choices from their heart. Somebody is supposed to be making a deep emotional commitment here because the power of love usually wins over everything. And this person just needs to make choices from their heart. They're in their headspace too much and they're not following their heart. The Page of Gabriel is at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who needs to follow their passion here. Yep, and there it is. Just what's on the board now came out again. So once they graduate to this Emperor energy, where they feel more stable and efficient, this is when they're going to take charge of the situation, because that's what an Emperor does. So somebody has failed to get into that Emperor energy, although they belong there, because if this is a divine counterpart and you are an Empress or an Emperor energy, that energy must match in order to come back together. You've been with this person when they were in a lower vibration. You will not be able to come back together unless this person comes out of that low vibration. This could be you or them. And then that is when a victory will happen with the 6 of Gabriel. That's the 6 of Wands. And there it is. The same thing on the board twice. So we had the Emperor come out, the Empress is here, and there's the Empress. So that's telling me that this person has to get to this energy. You guys have to match. And there's somebody resisting. They're resisting the step up. They're resisting the come up. They're resisting the lessons. They want to come in. Somebody wants a committed romantic relationship. Somebody wants to feel their heart flutter again. This could be you or their energy. Will this person act on these romantic feelings here? They will. They will. The Four of Wands is here. This is definitely a celebration. This is rewards. Somebody is ready to release themselves from a burdensome mental space or situation. I'm looking at another deck, and at the bottom is that Page of Cups. I do feel like this energy will come forward. Now, I'm going to check in and see what led them astray. Let me see if I can find the right deck. All right. What led this energy astray? What put them in a bad mental space here? Yeah, this is what put them in a bad mental space. They were wearing a mask. So they had hidden motives. They were concealing something, and somebody could have possibly been lying about something. What put this person in a bad mental space? See, they can't live up to whatever they did, whatever was hidden. But I will tell you this. Also, what plagues them is they still have romantic feelings here for you. And they can't get out of that headspace. They want affection from you. They want happiness, and they want some type of emotions to come from you. What put them in a bad mental space? See, so this person needs to heal. They could have went out there and got involved in some type of toxic relationship, okay? And they need to heal from that. So this is another reason why this person is in a messed up headspace. But divine intervention is at play. Tell me more about this energy here. Yep, and they're ready to surrender. What are they ready to surrender to? Wow. So this person knows that they would have to, what they do now has to be a game changer. They have to come in with a solid commitment, okay? You know, they know that this is out of the question. A hookup or anything like that is out of the question. Or the hookup could have gotten them to this place. Addictions could have gotten them to this bad space. So what is this person's next action here with these cards? 3 cards. What are their next action? What are they planning on doing about this connection to make things right? Home. Okay? So either they want somebody to come home or they want to come home. What are they going to do to make things right here? What are they going to do to make things right? Yeah, somebody may express how they truly feel now. What romantic feelings? What are they going to do to make things right? They're definitely watching. Somebody could take to social media. Somebody could travel towards you to try to make things right. Somebody this time is going to follow their intuition. Give me one more for a solid outcome here. Yep, this person is going to communicate with you. They're going to text you. Okay? Let's see. What's this text message going to be about? What is this text message going to be about? Well, they're going to be in the King of Cups energy. So it's definitely going to be an emotional message. Tell me more about this energy here. Yep. The text message is going to be about a return. The Six of Swords reverse. What else is this text message going to be about? They may be telling you how disappointed they are in the whole situation. Yep, it's somebody who wants to come back in out of the cold. So that's basically what this is going to be about. Even if they don't come out and say it, they're going to be hinting around to it. So I'm going to get a solid outcome in love here with this situation. Where is this headed here? Where is this headed? Give me an outcome. Okay, so you need to set boundaries. When you get this message from this person, you have to set boundaries with them. Give me two more here, Spirit. We have admiration here. So they may admire the fact that you learn to set boundaries with them. Give me one more. Or they just could admire you. They may have more respect too if you set boundaries. Give me one more, Spirit. Yeah, this could be a twin flame connection. Yin and yang. So this is kind of like, and at the bottom of the deck, I do see a commitment coming in. Give me three from this deck, Spirit, please, and thank you. How are things going to play out with this energy here? Yeah, somebody has to make a sacrifice here for this connection to thrive. They have to make a sacrifice to forgive. Give me one more here. And they're thinking about it. It's definitely on their mind. Let's get one more. Let's get one more, Spirit. Yep. They're thinking about all the mistakes that they've made. Let me get one more solid outcome here. Yep. They want to have, realistic expectations for the connection. Somebody knows that it's not going to be overnight, but I can tell you this. It's going to be a sincere return. It's going to be a sincere return here. This person is sincere. All right, let's do this deck. Give me an outcome here for this connection. Yep. You're going to have trust in this connection. It's a soulmate. Trust the soulmate. And this did show itself as well. It split the deck to that. So I'm going to let that out too. Give me one more. I think this is going to turn into a committed relationship. Look, true love is on the board. Yep. Stay optimistic about your love life. And soulmate is out twice. So this is definitely a union that is destined to come together. It's just a delay in this connection because somebody did not learn the lessons. Give me 3 cards here. See? Great fortune is on the board. So, and there's home again. So, house. And this is pretty much the Empress energy. And I feel like somebody is on a journey of change and transition. So once this person gets through this, I think that they're going to come forward. Now, I'm just going to ask if they're going to come forward during this retrograde. Will this person come forward during this retrograde? I don't think so. I don't think they're ready yet. They could still be fighting a connection. Hey, but you know what though? Look what came out again. The Emperor. So I kind of feel like this. If your person is in this Emperor energy, masculine or feminine, they have the desire to reconcile. This Emperor does. If they're upright and in this Emperor energy, they're going to come forward. But I kind of feel like if they have not learned their lessons, they're not going to come in. But this Emperor has a desire to reconcile with the Five of Swords reverse and the Emperor energy. They will reconcile. So let's focus on that Emperor. What is their next action in love? This Emperor that's upright. What's their next action? The Magician. So they may try to manifest a connection to come back in. They're definitely trying to manifest something. What are they trying to manifest here? Yep. They're trying to manifest the Four Wands. So that's what they're trying to manifest. Harmony and balance, an engagement or a marriage. So somebody is trying to manifest either their marriage back in or an engagement or wedding or something like that. They know, this person knows they have to commit though. And this has to be a deep commitment. So they are, if they're in the upright position, because there's different timelines here. There's past, present, and future. So some people could still be in the midst of trying to learn lessons. Of course, that person is not going to come in if you're on that timeline. If this person has learned their lessons, then they're going to come in. But this is all about somebody who has to get out of a funky space. They're in a funky space, whomever this is. Yep. They're still sad. They're still in a Three of Swords energy. Or this can mean they're still going towards a third party. And then you know this person's not ready. Yeah, they're not ready. You'll know they're not ready. Okay, so you're going to know if this person comes in or if they're ready to converse. You're going to know. But I think if this person is ready, they're going to come in with a huge offer. And I feel like this person is ready for like family. They're ready for a relationship. So family came out in relationship. So they're ready for a commitment, a partner, whomever this energy is. Give me one more. Yep. It was fated. It's fated for you too. Yep. And somebody may be ready to heal this connection. Yep. I'm going to leave it there, guys. That's all I have. Enchanted Nemesis Tarot. Please like, comment, share, guys, if you have not. Slam the ding subscribe button, okay? Guys, comment after the live and let me know you were here. All right. Hype the video, guys. All right. Help the channel grow. All right. That's all I have. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for coming on and spending time with me this morning. All right, we will be on this afternoon, guys, for all zodiac signs. So you can also meet us there, okay? I love you guys. That's all I have. Enchanted Nemesis Tarot. Until next time, guys, bye for now.